you guys, this is your girl Tammy here, and welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe and click that bell notification. And by the way, when you click that bell notification, don't forget to select that you want all my uploads so that you and I can get reacquainted. By the way, this video is going to be a tour of my living room and my dining room, just to kind of give you an idea of what I'm doing around this home. And I'm still doing a lot of updates, and your girl is not even unpacked. So with that being said, I'm going to take you on a tour. We're going to hang up a couple pictures, and I'm going to show you what new updates that are about to come in the future. So thank you so much for tuning in today, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. Bye. Okay, you guys, I'm in Ashley's Furniture, and I fell in love with these two pictures, so I had them pull me some from out of their back warehouse, and these are them, and we're going to get these hung in my new home today. You're watching Tammy B. Jones, where if you don't want to buy it, then just DIY it with your home inspire. Okay, you guys, this used to be my desk or vanity in my closet, and I used to have a shelf which was screwed to these holes, and I would have a makeup tray that would slide in and out of here. But I am going to remove these pieces in right here. And I'm going to spray this gold, and I'm going to take the cord off. I used to have several cords wrapped around it for the purpose of all my curling irons and blow dryers and laptop and cameras and lightings and things like that. So right now I was hesitant about putting it here in this space. It is exactly the same width as this window to my front stoop, and so I'm sold with it being here now. It's not uncomfortable. And so I'm going to spray it gold. I'm going to take it apart and just leave it looking just like a console table, even though it's really a desk. So if you're coming in my house, you will see that there's a door there and the window. And so this is like my foyer spacing right here. And then I have stairs, which are carpeted, and I'm going to eventually change that, but right now it's not in the budget, so I'm going to leave it alone till I'm ready to do it all. And then when you come in, like, this is more landing space for the foyer, so all this from here to here is really what you want to call foyer. So this is all my foyer space. Let me try to get a better angle. Yeah, so all that is foyer space. So, only thing I can't put anything in front of this door because this is my closet. And right now, only thing that's in it is a few coats, some storage, a screen that fell out the window, pillows, and some decor light bulbs and so forth. But I got to go through these boxes and get some of this stuff out of here. And there is a mirror in the backdrop, and we're gonna find a place to put her because she's cute, and I might even be spraying her gold as well. Today, you guys, we're gonna hang some paintings. I went to Ashley Furniture store and I bought some paintings. Well, they're really prints. I bought some prints because I could not find anything that I wanted to put on this huge wall. So this wall is huge to me, and I really don't want to make it look crowded by putting paintings all the way to the top. And I thought, and everybody's been giving me advice like, girl, put one huge giant painting up there. But of what? Of what? What can I tolerate that won't swallow the space and make it look claustrophobic, like it's just like in your face, making the room look small? So I was like, no, I'm going to keep it kind of simple and maybe put two large canvases. And I found these two. They don't look that large, but, and they're not going to be attached. They're two separate cabinets, and it's going to have a space in between, but we got to do some changes to that. And I picked out this painting. It's really not my favorite, but I did like it. And of course, after I paid for it, I did ask what was the return policy if in case it didn't work. At Ashley's, they was like, well, we don't take any returns back. So next time I'll remember to ask that question before I spend my coins. But so we're going to make this work. And if it don't, we'll find a bathroom to store this in or the guest bedroom somewhere. But we're going to get some use out of this painting. So you guys have already seen my living room. So this is my living room. I still have the same old furniture. And if you saw the last video, you know this is a new piece here. The mid-century console table, storage table, whatever. And so, you know, I had 2 matching chairs over there. And so everything in here pretty much is the same. Now this home has a ceiling fan, and I'm really struggling with whether I want to put a chandelier in here or keep a ceiling fan. But right now I got to get used to the home. It's not quite been hot enough for me to determine if that fan is necessary in the living room, because it might be necessary that we have some extra flowing of air going around, because I don't know how hot it's going to get and if the air conditioner is really going to keep us cool without all these ceiling fans. Because in this house, every room have a ceiling fan except for the den and the downstairs guest bedroom, which is not really a guest bedroom. It's going to be our music room. This is a 4-bedroom house, and so we only need 1 really extra guest bedroom. And in the music room, we do have a futon in there. So if we need to make an extra bedding for someone, we can. As well as in the den, we can set up camp for some extra sleepers in that space. So I'm just going to pan around here to show you this piece. I have not done anything. I don't know what I want to put above it. And I really seriously, what I want to do is just cut a hole into the wall. And so I can put my TV inside the wall so that it can be a smooth finish, like flushed up against the wall instead of being bulky. Because I have a Samsung TV and it's in pretty good shape. It's a smart TV. And I don't feel like buying a new TV just so I can have a flat, thin TV. So I'm thinking maybe I can just have someone come in and cut into the wall. Because if I put that TV on the wall, it's going to at least hang out at least 3 inches or more. And I really don't want that to happen. I mean, these flat screen TVs are nice, but when you look at them from the side, you can really see that they're at least 2.5 to 3 inches thick. The front is just flat. So, I think my TV is actually 2 inches thick, and I don't want, because you're coming in through the entryway that way, I don't want you coming up looking at the side of the TV, because it'll give you this angle here. So when you come in, you're going to see an angle from the side right here. So I don't want the TV to be bulky and out 3 inches above this console table. So I want it to be flush against the wall and flat. And plus, you know, I have screensavers on it so it can look just like a painting or what have you when I have guests over. And when I don't have guests over, I'll just power it off. But I just don't want any of that to take place. So the fireplace, I'm not going to put any kind of painting on it. I want to keep it nice and simple. And the reason why is because the previous homeowner, they left this huge hook. Do you see that hook? So they left this huge hook right there. And I figure that must be for wreaths, things like that. So I'm going to hang a huge Christmas wreath above the fireplace, and I can't wait to do it. I actually love the rock, and I like featuring it. I have seen where people varnish their rocks, but I kind of wanted to stay raw and natural because once you glaze it, it just doesn't look the same. In this seating window here, I am going to put seating cushions up until the vase, to the pole, and then on the same side up until the pole. And I'm going to keep these vases here. They need cleaning out. Dust and everything is getting in there. But I'm going to make them myself, so you'll get to see that. And make some little, and buy pillows for it. If maybe I'll make the pillowcases, but I can't wait to do that because I really want this to be an extra seating area. That's why I'm leaving it empty. And then at Christmas time, this will be my designated Christmas tree area. There's already a wall socket right there, just sitting there waiting on Christmas lights and everything. And I'm going to use my spinner to spin the tree so that it can spin and show all of the decor, because you guys know I have a lot. Let's see. I bought this flower pot from the at-home store. I still have the tag on it. It was $29. Focus. Okay, so it's not going to focus, but it was $29.99. And then I bought this plant here from IKEA. It's live. Isn't it gorgeous? Now, I used to have one, and mine grew every bit of 7.5 feet tall. And then one particular summer, I decided I want to put it on my back patio, let it get some real sunlight and be outside for the summer. And the vase, the pot itself, it's so heavy. My husband didn't want to bring it in, and it got frostbitten, and it did not come back for the spring. And so this time, it looked like I got a new baby leaf. Look at that new baby leaf coming in. This time, I'm going to keep one inside, and I'm going to let it grow. And I'm hoping that this light right here will help it, grow without it being there. I don't want it to really block anything, so I will prune it to keep it, nice and thin and not so bushy, because I do want to keep a little bit of walkway so that you can come in any kind of way. Like from that angle over there, and then walk around this way if you want to exit out and go into the dining room. Now, my dining room is not complete, and I have to, it's a must-have to read. Let me turn some light on. I just hate that this light is such a yellow light, so it's going to affect the way things look in here. And you have to excuse it, it's a mess. I've been losing weight, guys. So I'm so excited, and so I have my sewing machine out solely for adjusting my clothing as I drop pounds, because your girl ain't trying to buy more stuff. So anyway, with this light over the chairs, now this is an awkward flow because there's nothing in my house that matched this burgundy furniture, and I'm going to definitely change it. And this piece is an antique. I took off the other mirror. It used to be round oval. If you know me, you know that it was like an oval half mirror, like a half circle that sat on top. But I decided to get rid of that, and I may be hanging this on the wall. This used to be my vanity mirror in my closet. So I'm going to use it in here. I think I'm going to paint it gold, but I'm also going to sand down this piece because it has had its last days. Let me just show you. So as you can see, there's a lot of chipped wood here and a lot of stuff just going on. It just needs to be sanded down, and especially like if you look really close, like some even showing the raw wood. That's not mildew or anything, that's raw wood right there. So I'm definitely going to be working on this It's about time. I used to like say, I like the distressed look. And like this is kind of like a black, so it definitely has to be changed. I'm also going to spray these a different color. I don't know if I'm going to do them white and gold or just all gold, but I'm going to change it. But I do know that these chairs are either going to say bye-bye or I'm going to recover them. Absolutely love the chairs. I have 8 of them, and right now you're looking at 6. And I'm just going to, I want them to be the same color as my couch and sitting area in my living room, so it'll be a nice even flow. And I am on the hunt for the perfect chandelier because this just ain't doing it for me. It's okay, but it's not doing it for me. I'm going to have to put this on offer up so that I can add it to my coins for my new fixture, because I know it's going to cost me from $2.99 and up. And hopefully I can find a deal for less, but right now I'm not going to stress it out. And you guys, I got some stuff to share with you here and here. Oh my gosh, I should have took that stuff back. But anyway, let's get back to the what we are working on at task. So I know you what the pictures are, but if you watched the beginning of the video, you saw that I was in Ashley's furniture and what I purchased, because I did take a picture with my cell phone, and eventually you're gonna see me. So what I'm getting ready to do now is see these hooks here. These pictures are identical, so I want to have one upside down so it won't look like the same, and I want to have one right side up. So the one over there to your right, see where the hooks are? Focus. Okay, see the hooks right there. Okay, so it's the right side up. And the one here, see where the paper is? I haven't unveiled the paper. It's wrong side up. So if I turn it the other way, it would be even with this one right here. But I don't want it to be, I don't want it to be down here. So I got to take this loose, and we're getting ready. Okay, just in case you ask, for this project, all it took was a hammer, a screwdriver, and a pen. So that's a hammer, a screwdriver, and a pen. Okay, and the goal here is to take this prompt and flip it the opposite direction right there where I marked it off. And I did this on both sides. So I'm going to begin to unscrew this and then turn it up, right side up on this angle. So let's get to that task. Okay, so I'm gonna try to attempt to remove the rest of this paper. I'm not really worried about the screw itself. I just want to remove the paper. So we got our screwdriver here, and I'm just gonna take the screwdriver. This is nothing that you need a drill for. The screws are very small, like such. Very, very, very small. So all you need to do is just take them apart. And we're going to take this piece off. See how those two holes work? And this is what we need to remove. We're going to take this piece and we're going to put it right side up, right there, just like that. So I'm going to take one, and I'm going to take a hammer just to get it stationized, and then we're going to screw it in. I don't know yet. I don't know if I need another screwdriver yet. No, this is not that heavy duty. This is kind of lightweight. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, and hopefully this will be even. If not, we got to start this whole process over again. But this looks pretty good. Everything is nice and tight, and so we changed the direction from down here to here because we want it to hang from this side up. So let's get right into the next process, and I'll come back when we're getting ready to hang it. Okay? So it's up there. I'm not too flattered by it. So I might turn it horizontal because I don't like it parallel. I don't like it that way. Okay, so these pictures are identical, but what I did was I flipped it. As you can see, the two big circles are now diagonally across from each other, and the two little ones are going this way. But before, they all were going the same direction and the same exact pattern. So now the patterns are opposite. They're working together, and it looks more cohesive to me that way. I'm not really sold on this picture, but because I can't return it, I'm gonna make this happen. Okay, I'm gonna like accept this era and live for it because it do match my wall. It is giving me the cream. It is giving me the antique. It is giving me the gold. It is giving me the mid-century modern. So I'm gonna keep it. I think it's gonna work in the space.